Hey guys, welcome to Preacher's Creatures. Appreciate you tuning into the channel, and what I thought I would do today is a color challenge video. I had a viewer reach out in the comments of the Pearl X Solar Gold video that we did, and he was talking about how some folks were using live goldfish as bait, and kind of recommended that as a challenge. And so I thought we'd try to do that. And so we're going to use, not necessarily use this color to start out with, but that's the solar gold. That's what I was doing a video on. That's a beautiful color. I don't know that we'll want to go that dark with it, but we're going to try to replicate a goldfish color, a little bit darker orangish color on top, and transcending down to a lighter gold color on bottom. But should be a neat challenge. Stick around. Appreciate you hitting that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the flip side. Alright guys, after a quick Google search, and there was tons of goldfish pictures on there, so many different color combinations and stuff, you know, from gold and white, black and white, and all colors in between. Felt like this was a good representation of what we're looking at trying to do with the kind of orangish gold color on the top, and then that lighter gold color on the bottom. And so that's the goal. We're going to, you know, not try to be perfect with it, but just try to at least build something that the fish would think was a goldfish. So stick around. We'll reset the cameras and get it ready to roll. Okay guys, we're going to try to do this color build. We'll start with our top color, and we got our plastisol heated up. I'm using Dead On Plastics crawl tube blend, and let me just show you the ingredients I thought I may try. Of course, start off with orange. This is for the top color, and see what color that gives us. And I thought about maybe going with some of this Dead On Plastic Sunrise. It's a medium size 0.025 flake, and so we may try that just to give a little bit of a scale, pattern scale look to the top color. And then for the bottom color, we are going to try the Pearl X Solar Gold. And I got to looking at the puck that I had left from this video, and it's not far off. It might be a little too dark, but we can start light and work our way up. And then I've got two different kinds of flake. I'm not sure if I'm going to put both in there. Both of these are Walmart flake, and I have used this small cut rather, and had really good success with it, not bleeding. I can't remember if I have used this or not, but we'll find out. We may add some later in the color build just to see how it reflects and how it reacts. Alright guys, let's go ahead and start the top color. We want to build this slow. I haven't used this orange, Dead On Orange, very much, so we'll start off with 10 drops and see what that gets us. Boy, it didn't take much. You can't see the stir. It'll be interesting to see how it looks in the bait though, and that's really what matters. But you know, for a small profile bait, and I'm just looking at my picture over here on the computer. You guys can't see it, but we may just start out with 10 drops. I don't know. That looks pretty good. So let's just hold off right there, and we can always add some stuff later and see how it laminates. Man, if it's all it takes is 10 drops, that'd be awesome. Now we'll have to see how this powder or not powder, this flake changes the color. And what I like about this, it's an orange flake, but it also reflects gold and a little bit of green, just a touch of green. Yeah, I think that looks all right there. Let me check my picture again. That's not too bad for a start. I'm kind of one of these that there's no perfect matches in nature, and so if you can get fairly close, I think you're doing you'll be fine. I am going to add just a little bit more of that sunrise flake, and then we will start on the bottom. That may be a good color to add to the bottom as well, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to set that to the side, and let's get to work on this other color. I thought about maybe adding a brown or a drop of black or something like that, but I think if we can kind of keep it in that ballpark, we'll be all right. So now we have the solar gold, and let's start off with 1/32. And see where that gets us. Sorry about the sniffles and stuff. I think I'm fighting off a head cold. I think we're going to have to heat our plastic up. Yeah, I think that right there, I think that's going to be close to what we're looking for. Not trying to be cheap or anything, but if that's all it takes, you can see the difference. Well, maybe you can, maybe you can't. What's in the cup looks more translucent than what we have here, but you never can tell, because in that little bit of a puck right there, you can see it's fairly translucent. But I think this is 1/16. So let's stir that in good. We're going to have to put it back in the microwave to get it back up to temperature, and then we'll add our glitter, our flake, excuse me, and we'll go from there. Let's see. Put those both in there. All right. Got that heated back up a little bit, and that is going to be a little bit more on the transparent side, but I think if we add flake in there, let's see, that'll help. I want to be pretty generous with it on that first scoop. A little bit heaping, and that just brings it to life right there. Yep, that small glitter just goes for days. Now, dare we put some of this bigger stuff in there? Let's try it, see what happens. Again, I'm just going to put one in there. It don't go as far as the small flake. I got this off the craft aisle at Walmart. All right. Well, I tell you what, that's pretty nice right there. I think I'm still gonna have to heat it back up some. Check, see how fast it's going with the radar here. It's yeah, it's pretty cool. It's around 270, so we'll have to heat that back up, and then we'll give it a shot in the 2-inch Crappie Crusher, and see what we got. Alright guys, just got this out of the microwave, and I added a little bit more of that sunrise glitter to the top color, simply because after stirring it up and looking at it, I felt like I lost a little bit of it. So we went ahead and added a little bit more off camera, and we're going to shoot this. I don't expect it to be perfect, but it's a step forward. So here we go. I'm using my Angling AI dual injector, and when I first got this thing, there was some quirks with it that I had to work out. Didn't really know what was going on, but we got them worked out, and I enjoy using this thing. All right, here we go. Sorry, it does work pretty good, and I love the SDG multi-block for doing these individual top ports. So let's see what we got here. All right. Get this back in here. That was the injector, not me. Alright, we're going to let this cool off and we'll be back. Alright guys, we had enough air in the compressor to do one round, and my compressor went out on me a little bit ago, but it had enough air to clamp one time. So anyway, we'll deal with that later. But let's see what we got so far in this 2-inch Crappie Crusher mold. Alright, it's going to come out with the top showing. So far looks pretty decent. Yeah, looking at the screen, I know y'all can't see it, but that's not a bad color up top. And then let's see what this thing looks like when we peel it off. That's definitely a gold body, or a gold belly rather, and it's very symmetrical, which, you know, it doesn't necessarily blend. Sorry, get my big mitts out of the way. Doesn't necessarily blend in a random pattern, but I mean, I might could shoot the top a little bit hotter so that it would intentionally blend. But I tell you what, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Let me reposition the camera, I'll show you what I mean. So here's the picture again, and it's hard to show this because when my hand's behind it, it darkens it up. But see if we can get a focus on that. So we got the gold, the lighter gold belly with the darker. See, it doesn't do it justice because I can't focus both at the same time. That's all right. But as I roll it back and forth, the color is there. And I ain't kidding you, the color is there. That top, it kind of has that darker orangish color to it, and then that belly is showing the gold. It really is a good, fairly good match. I try to get that up there again, and yeah, I like it. Might try to play around with the top color with the glitter or something, but I mean, you can see it like that orange and shift to gold. I don't know how I did it on the first time. There we go. Look at that. You can see it now. See the picture, and then see the bait. It just keeps going back and forth. That's probably a better representation right there, flipping it upside down. And so you can see that belly color. So anyway, all right, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. And I didn't expect to really hit it on the first try, but I don't know what else we could do. I mean, we could do maybe a little bit of gold color shift on the top, just to kind of give it that gold highlight. You know, something like that right there. But I actually think it looks better like it is. So anyhow, okay guys, that'll do it for another Preachers Creatures video. I hope you enjoyed the content, and you know, I appreciate the challenge. I appreciate the suggestions. I read all the comments, do my best to try to get respond to all of them. But if you're a bait maker out there, what about you? Let's see your goldfish color rendition. And I guess I'm pretty proud that this the way this turned out. You can see in the background there the goldfish, and then the color of my bait. I think that's a pretty good match. And I mean, you could adjust it a shade here or there, but that's the neat thing about making your own baits. You can make them to your specifications and how you like them. And so yeah, I challenge some of you other guys out there, some of you other bait makers. Let's see your best goldfish and see how your color build goes. It'd be really interesting. Appreciate you. Hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget, you'll love the features of Preachers Creatures.